Welcome to Hollywood as I live and work.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell a soul. Are we animals?
Don't tell nobody, don't tell a soul. To dancing on beer cans and shingles.
I can't hear anything but maddening screams and the soft strains of death. And you promised me. You promised somebody, anybody, sing a black girl's song.
Another song with no singers, lyrics, no voices, and uninterrupted solos, unseen performances. Are we ghouls?
Sing her sighs. Sing the song of her possibilities. Sing a righteous gospel. Let her be born.
She's been dead so long, closed in silence so long.
When For Colored Girls was in its incipience, South Africa was not in any way, shape, or mean close to being an apartheid-free South Africa. Norman Mandela was still in jail when this piece came out. Angela Davis was in and out of jail when this piece first was done in California. So it was very much part of the fabric of the politics of the time.
This play is so profoundly important in the history of American theater, actually. I think in the history of dramatic literature, because this play gave voice to the experience of women of color in a way that had never before been seen.
What did you do? You sent her there! You sent her there! You are the devil. Two of you could not have come out of me.
I play Tanji. She is feral, she is fierce, she is uncompromising, she is destructive, self and everything around her. And she has a metaphoric splinter in her soul.
Alice, which is my character's name, she is intent on purifying herself for God. And so in her mind, that means wearing white, except she can't quite give it 100%, because she does like to buy odd socks.
Whoopi Goldberg plays Alice. Well, you know, it's like really exciting to work with someone whose work you were familiar with, and certainly for me, like growing up and watching Whoopi and things, you know. So it's sort of surreal and really lovely and exciting to be in the same room and to be playing together.
I play Yasmin. She is a dance instructor, and she's very, very involved with the young women that she has coming to her studio. She's created well, she didn't create a scholarship, but she has a scholarship that she gives out to a couple of students a year. And it's really important for her because she's able to, through dance, give these girls hope and a language other than what we're saying. Because sometimes we don't say the things that matter to us, either whether it feels good or whether it feels bad.
Watch out for the darkness seekers. He's dark. He's evil. Good Lord. God bless you.
They just pumped her stomach.
Can we see her?
Well, not yet. As soon as she's stabilized, I'll let everyone know.
Gilda is the apartment manager. She's the one woman who doesn't have a specific color. She watches things that go on in the apartment building, in the hallway, and she's not an easy person to know, because at first appearance you think she's one way, but later on you find more about her.
Gilda and Tanji have the most beautiful relationship in the film. It's got a very special place in my heart, actually, because Gilda is she is the whipping boy for all Tanji's anger, and for some reason Tanji is particularly venomous towards Gilda, and I'm sure it's because Gilda is kind and good and considerate and a lady, and it's everything that Tanji is.
I play Crystal, the woman in brown, and Crystal is she's deeply pained. She's challenged in every aspect of her life, but like so many women, she's tremendously strong and forges ahead. She's deeply devoted to her partner, Bo Willie, played by Michael Ealy. Joanne, is my boss, and she's played by Janet Jackson. And Janet's done a wonderful job creating this character who is tough as nails, intimidating, frightening, and very cold to my character.
I'm red, and it's a strong color. It's a hot color. It has a lot of fire. I think it does take on Joanna's character, a great deal of Joe's character, where she's very strong. You begin to see her vulnerable side, her vulnerabilities, but she's a very strong woman, very strong-willed woman, and I think that color represents that a great deal.
Loretta Devine is in this movie. Loretta Devine. And she is that. She is divine. Like, she's so amazingly talented. She's so funny and sweet as herself.
Tyler Perry is directing this film, and this is my first time working with him. He is being very deliberate and focused in his work. His attention to detail is astounding.
This is the first thing that he's done, which is an adaptation. So for him, it's something very different. You know, it's a different type of challenge for him because he's working through someone else's words to tell a story. And because, you know, the people who grew up and saw Color Girls on stage are so connected to that, you know, he really has a tightrope to walk on.
One of the good things about my work, the novels and the show, is that mothers pass it on to their daughters or to their granddaughters. And they also pass it down horizontally to their friends. And then it comes from the friend's daughter and the daughter of the friend's daughter. So there's a built-in legacy built into the very hardcore thing of a book. And now they can go see a movie, or they can rent a movie. That makes it more immediate to the viewer or to the reader, whichever one it is.
For Colored Girls, Intozaki has put a spin on what we normally perceive as being colored, as being, you know, a person of black, dark skin. And straight away, that has been turned on its head by the fact that each of the women are named a different color. And that's more true than, you know, an African-American person being a color. And I think that with that, she's daring you, asking you, willing you to look further than the color of my skin.